Well, the top 8 are set for Team USA 6 weeks from now. And look at the thoroughbreds at the top of this list. Outstanding. Webb Simpson squeezing on to that final spot. You can't argue at all with the play of the top 7 there. Obviously, Spieth making points, not so much this year, more last year, but wow. And Mickelson will not qualify for the first time ever since 1993, really since he's turned professional, really. More than likely will be a pick. We'll get into that later. But Bob, the top 8, they look solid, about as good as it gets. Webb Simpson, maybe, I don't know, is he the outlier there? Obviously gained a ton of points as the Players' Champion. That was a massive win against golf's greatest field back at the Players' Championship, and that really is what put Webb over the bubble. But overall, this is an extremely strong team.
You know, I think Webb Simpson is played pretty solid since that Players' Championship, too. He's dropped a little bit here and there, but certainly I don't think he's Jim Furyk has to worry about him. What's interesting to me, though, is, you know, we've talked all about how dominant this American team is and how they're going to just run roughshod after, especially watching them at the President's Cup last year. If you take the top 13 guys in the official world golf ranking, throw out Jason Day because he's not eligible, 6 Euros, 6 Americans. I think this is going to be a little closer than everyone's predicting.
Well, I think being on a European soil, it might pull them in a bit, might make them a little bit closer than what we originally anticipated. But I'm still going with a U.S. win here, Bob. The reason part of it is I think the leaders of a team takes on that demeanor. I can't figure out how Brooks Koepka or Dustin Johnson are bothered by anything. So if the rest of the U.S. team plays with that type of feel on foreign soil, it's going to be hard to rattle them. But it's going to be interesting to see. Let's take a look at the bubble boys, because there's 4 captains picks that need to be made, and we got a feeling that 2 of them are already gone. Bryson DeChambeau on the outside looking in. I wonder if the recent handshake or non-handshake in Europe affects that. Mickelson and Woods, we hear, are slam dunks. That tells me, Bob, there's really only 2 spots left when it comes to captains picks if you buy into Mickelson and Woods already on this team.